In the summer of 1968, I was a freshman in college and was in desperate need of a summer job. It was my first summer in America, and I did not know how to go about finding a summer job. I had no family or relatives in America to help me. I had no money to stay on campus for the summer and had to vacate my dorm soon. I had no place to go. I was utterly helpless and without money except for a few dollars. As I was packing my meager belongings, which amounted to just 2 suitcases, something unexpected happened. I received a phone call from my roommate who had gone to his home for the summer. He called to know whether or not I found a job or a place to stay. When I told him that I found neither a job nor a place to stay, he invited me to come to his place and stay with him for the summer. I had just enough money to take a train and go to his place. That summer, his parents helped me to find a job so I could go to school the following semester. Nothing can be more thrilling than to experience an unexpected blessing. In Luke chapter 13, we read the story of a woman who was crippled for 18 years. She was bent over and could not fully straighten herself. One day, something unexpected happened. Jesus saw her in a crowd, called her over, and said to her, "Woman, you are freed from your disability." He laid his hands on her, and she was made straight. This daughter of Abraham unexpectedly was freed from her infirmity, and she glorified God. Perhaps you are in need of an unexpected breakthrough in your life. Maybe it is in your finances, health, employment, relationships, family affairs, or emotional well-being. As covenant children of God, we can expect an unexpected blessing for 3 good reasons. First, we can expect an unexpected blessing because the Lord sees us. The Bible says Jesus saw her. Jesus saw her need, helplessness, and heartache. While the people around her paid no attention to her, Jesus zeroed in on her. In Genesis 16, we read the story of Hagar fleeing from Sarai, and she was pregnant with a child and found herself by a spring of water in the wilderness. Unexpectedly, the angel of the Lord appeared and comforted her in her hour of need. She called the Lord who spoke to her, "You are the God who sees." God said to Moses in the wilderness of Midian, "I have surely seen the oppression of my people who are in Egypt and have heard their cry." Perhaps people that you love may pass you by. Others may never see the teardrops in your eyes or feel the heartache and pain that you bear, but the Lord sees you and wants to meet you at the point of your need. Second, we can expect an unexpected blessing because the Lord summons us. Jesus not only saw this crippled woman, but he called her. When the people around saw her as a distraction and a nuisance, Jesus saw her as a woman of great value and called her out. It must have been music to her ears. God said to Moses, "I know you by name." God said to Jeremiah that he knew him before he was conceived in his mother's womb. God said to Israel that he called him by his name and made him his own. The Bible says that the Lord knows all who belong to him. He knows you by your name. Jesus is in the business of calling people to himself. He said, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Jesus is calling you to find rest and deliverance in him. He summons all who need his touch. Draw near to him, and he will draw near to you. Third, we can expect an unexpected blessing because the Lord straightens us. Jesus touched this woman and straightened her. Her misaligned body was realigned and restored. The Bible says God will make the crooked places straight. He will make the rough places smooth. He is able to break in pieces the gates of bronze and cut the bars of iron. What this means is that whatever is crooked and misaligned in our lives, God is able to straighten them. He is able to smooth the rough patches in our lives. He can dismantle the insurmountable obstacles to our progress. All we need is one touch of the Master, and he is ready and willing to touch and straighten us. Let us expect an unexpected blessing this week, this month, or this year. Remember, the Lord sees us, the Lord summons us, and the Lord straightens us. Jesus is calling you. Will you respond to his call? God bless you and have a wonderful week.